Hello, my name is XXX. I am here to get my commercial driver license. Shock tire. First I will check seat belts for good conditions. PM. Not BBC. Lock, unlock, lock. Safe start. Spring brakes are set. Transmission is in neutral. Open key. Wait for ABS light to turn on and off. Lower PSI to 90 or less using service brakes. Turn on truck. Now I am going to build the air pressure till the governor cuts out. This happens between 120 to 140 psi. Specify at what psi it happened. To do this, use my RPM to 1000 to 1200. Check needles to stop rising. Governor cut out at X psi. Next test 4 to 60. Apply leakage test. I should not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute in combination vehicles. To do this, turn off motor, open ignition key, release spring brakes, yellow and red. Apply service brake pedal all the way to the floor. Hold the brake. Wait for needles to stop moving. Say location of needles at X psi. Say minute has started. Say minute is over. And say location of needles at X psi. This is good test because I did not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Next test low air warning alarm test. To do this, pump brake pedal until light and alarm come on. When the lower air warning light and alarm comes on, what to say? My alarm started beeping at X psi. This is a good test because this happened no lower than 55 psi. Next test 20/45 test of pop-out automatic spring brake. Use pedal service brake. Make sure both spring brakes pop out. And say, my spring brakes popped out at X psi. This is a good test because this happened between 20/45 of a psi. Next test safe start. Spring brakes are set. Transmission in neutral. Start truck. Remove shock. Use RPM to stop alarm for beeping. Next test in-cab inspection. 1. Mirrors not broken, clean, no illegal stickers. Properly mounted and adjusted to myself. 2. Windshield. No broken, no illegal stickers, clean. 3. Wiper. Working, no missing blade, wiper and washer fluid working properly. Demonstrate. 4. Gauges. Def. Diesel exhaust fluid. Proper level, oil pressure gauge. Working properly in between 20 to 60. Water temperature gauge. Working properly no more than 180. Voltmeter. Gauge. Working 12 to 14 volts. Air pressure gauge. Working to the max. 5. Electric horn and air horn. Working. Demonstrate. 6. Signal light. Left right 4 ways. Working. High, low beam light. Working. 7. Heater, defroster. Properly working. Demonstrate. 8. Emergency equipment. Fire extinguisher. Ready for use, fully charged, up to date, and with a pin. 3 reflective triangles. 6 fuses. 3 liquid burning flares. Next test. Brake test demonstration. Set spring brake and press on the brake and put transmission in drive. Say, I will check my parking brake. Push red, trailer air supply value, plus gas slowly and say this is good test because the truck and trailer did not move. Next test. I will check my emergency brake. Push yellow in and plus gas slowly until you feel. Say, this is a good test because the truck and trailer did not move. Next test. I will check my service brake. Push in both emergency and parking brake and release brake plus gas slowly to move the truck forward about 5 feet. Don't holding steering wheel when stopping the truck using the service brake. Say, this is a good test because my steering wheel did not pull to the left or right. Set your parking and emergency brakes. Put transmission in neutral and release the brake. Say, this concludes my air brake and in-cab test.